Hey guys, it's Janixa and welcome to another nail lacquer therapy session. Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the OPI Big Zodiac Energy collection for fall 2023. This is a beautiful collection that consists of 12 polishes, so the usual amount of polishes that OPI releases in a collection. And yeah, these are really gorgeous. Like I said, 12 polishes to look at, so let's go ahead and get right into the swatches.
Alright, first up we have Feelin Libra-ted, and this one is described as a shimmery violet by OPI. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat that these names, the puns, I don't like it. It really annoys me, and I feel like every single name is a little bit more difficult to pronounce, so I'm okay with like one or two of these in a collection, but I feel like every single name, or almost every single name, is a little bit of overkill. So for this one, the formula is on the sheer side. I did need 3 coats to get full opacity. I think everybody's going to need that 3rd coat. Just me personally, on the 2nd coat, I really didn't like the final look. This one is one of those polishes that was not my favorite from this collection. So yeah, we're not starting off on a good foot, but it wasn't a bad polish. It just is too sheer for my liking. Next up we have Gemini and I, and this one is described as a soft white shimmer. So these descriptions are coming right from OPI. They're very, very simple, and I kind of like that, I guess. Now, this one is beautiful. I did need 3 coats to reach full opacity. I feel like you could possibly reach opacity on the 2nd coat. It's just going to depend on how thick you do your layers. Now, I did not have any difficulty removing this one because it's not glitter, it's just shimmer. I will say though that this one doesn't give me fall vibes at all. I get more like winter vibes. This reminds me of snow, of ice from this one than I do fall vibes, but I'm okay with that. It's still a pretty polish. Next up we have Big Sagittarius Energy, and this one is described as a burgundy pearl. This one is very, very pretty and very, very opaque. It is pretty much a 1-coater, but of course I'm still showing you 2 coats because that's just how I roll. I will say that this one had a wonky brush for me and I absolutely hated it. I hate OPI's brush. I wish that they would round the bottom of it a little bit more because it's kind of squared, and once again, nobody has squared cuticles, so I don't know why this type of brush was ever a thing. I hate this brush. I wish that they would update it, but I don't really see OPI doing that ever. Next up we've got Aquarius Renegade, and this one is described as a navy blue pearl. So these last 2 are described as pearl polishes, but I feel like they're not the typical pearl polish because they're really, really opaque. This one is super opaque. I love this one. It's gorgeous. So if you're not a fan of pearl polishes like me, I feel like you still might like these because they kind of border a little bit more metallic than they do pearl. So I do like these a lot, and if you're really into these deep like burgundy shades and then this deep navy shade, I believe these last 2 that we just saw, you're gonna love them because these are absolutely gorgeous. Very, very opaque. This one is almost a 1-coater, but of course I did 2, and it's just beautiful. Next up we have the Leo-nly One. You see what I mean with these names? Anyway, this one is called a bold gold pearl. I actually like this one more than I thought I was going to. The color here, it's like a mix of yellow and gold and maybe some bronze in there, and I really like it. It is brush strokey, so you're gonna have to be careful with the last coat to get straight lines, but I actually really, really enjoyed this one. I only did 2 coats. Some of you might want 3 depending on how prominent your nail line is, but yeah, I ended up liking this one more than I thought I would. Next up we have Kiss My Aries, and this one is described as a fiery red shimmer. This one is absolutely stunning also. Again, almost a 1-coater. The formulas on a lot of these are just absolute perfection, and yeah, I really love this one. There's nothing in any of these polishes that's going to be difficult to remove because they're all just shimmer. This one, you guys, I get also Christmas vibes. I feel like this is perfect for the holiday season. So for me, this one doesn't exactly stand out as a fall polish, but I still love it because it really is such a beautiful, beautiful polish. Next up, we've got Virgoals or Virgo goals. Hashtag Virgo goals, whatever. This one is a bronze pearl. So we have a lot of pearl finishes here according to OPI, but I don't know. To me, this one isn't a pearl. It's just kind of a shimmer. And I like it. It's pretty. There's a lot going on. I got full opacity in 2 coats because of how much shimmer there was in there. So I'm not sure I would describe this one as a pearl, but it's a really beautiful polish and I really like how it looks against my skin tone, and this will look amazing against darker skin tones too. Next up, we've got Feelin Capricorn-y. Okay, and I'm sorry guys, I just hate so many of these names. I don't mean to be a pain, but I don't like these names. Like, why I feel like with these names, OPI has solidified that they're going after a younger audience with these names and this collection. And that kind of makes me sad because I always saw OPI as kind of a sophisticated brand for older, classy people. I mean, not that younger people couldn't wear it, but it's just what I saw. And now they're going after like TikTok people. That's the vibes that I get, and I'm not entirely happy with it. Anyway, this one is described as a sage green shimmer. I did need 3 coats to reach full opacity. The formula is very, very good though. Next up, we've got I Cancer-tainly Shine, and this one is a holographic silver. You guys, this one is absolutely stunning. It's kind of got holographic flakes in there, and oh my goodness, I love this. I absolutely love this. I did use 2 coats to get opacity. If you have longer nails, you might need a 3rd, but oh, this is so beautiful. I would love to see OPI expand on this formula because this is stunning. It actually looked like it was reflective. I checked, it's not, but it's just so gorgeous. Next up, we've got Taurus-t Me, and this one is described as a mint green shimmer. This one is not my favorite, guys. It's very, very sheer on the first coat, and I did need 3 coats to build it up, and even then it was still a little on the sheer side. It has like these bronze little, I don't know if they're glitters or just like flakes in there, and it's just not my favorite. I don't like the way that this one looks. It just kind of makes your nails look a little dirty, if that makes any sense at all. But I will say that the formula was good and easy to work with. It wasn't difficult to work with at all, so that is a plus. Next up, we've got Pisces The Future, and this is a light blue pearl. This one is definitely a pearl. Like, when I think pearl, this is what I think of. So I feel like out of this entire collection, this one is the most common form of a pearl polish. It's got kind of a blue, and also there's like a purple or pinky shift in here, so this one is actually really, really cool. I know that pearl finishes aren't super popular, but there's something special about this one. Pick it up at the store, look at it. It's got a beautiful shift to it. I actually really like it. You can see the pink on the bottle right there. It's cool. And last but not least, we have Scorpio Seduction, and this is a cobalt pearl. This one is really beautiful, you guys. Oh my goodness. Again, I don't see this as a pearl. I see it as a shimmer. It's a little bit sheer on the first coat, but on the second coat it built up to full opacity, and it just gives so much depth on that second coat. The shimmer in here is gorgeous. This one is beautiful, you guys. It looks like the night sky or even the ocean at night. It's absolutely gorgeous. I highly recommend grabbing this one, especially if you love blue and if you love shimmers. This is stunning. And here we have the entire Big Zodiac Energy collection.
There you have it, guys. Swatches of the OPI Big Zodiac Energy collection for fall 2023. What did you guys think of these? Okay, I didn't not like this collection because I do like it. There's a bunch of different finishes here. There is not one cream in this collection, and that makes me excited whenever a mainstream brand, you know, gives us collections without any creams, because usually all they release is a bunch of creams. I see, I'm looking at you. Anyway, I was really happy to see that, and there are some standouts for me in this collection. For example, this one, I Cancer-tainly Shine, the hollow. This is gorgeous. It looks like hollow flakes. I think it is hollow flakes. I'm not sure, but whatever this is, we need more of from OPI. And the Leo polish, the Leo-nly One, that's hard to say. I like this too. There's a lot of standouts for me. There are a few that just aren't my favorite. For example, one of those is Taurus-t Me. I don't like this kind of polish. It's very sheer and it has some like bronze flakes in there. These kinds of things aren't my favorite. What else was not quite my favorite? I'm looking at these. Okay, this one. I was gonna say, no, I actually like all the other ones, but no, this one, Feelin Libra-ted, this one also is not my favorite. But I guess that's only 2 out of 12. So all the other ones, I have the collection right here in front of me, and I think I like them all. Okay, so I like this collection. It took me a minute to really come to that conclusion because there was some finishes that weren't exactly my favorite, but when I built them up to complete opacity or to as close to opacity as I could get, I actually did enjoy them a lot. So yeah, I like this collection. It's a pretty collection. I am excited that OPI has given us a lot of different finishes here. One thing I will say though is that I didn't get fall vibes for every single one of these polishes. I got a lot of like holiday winter vibes, especially from this red, Kiss My Aries. This is a definite holiday polish. So this one, and then Gemini and I, these just feel really wintry to me, but I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad that we got them in this collection. All right, guys, those are my thoughts on this collection. Now I want to hear your thoughts. Be sure to leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of these polishes and if you're going to pick any of them up. I will link down in the description box below where you could buy these. BeyondPolish.com does have these available. You can purchase them there at a discount, so they're not going to cost you like $11 like they do retail. And you can also apply my affiliate code NLT10, and that'll save you another 10% off of individual shades. I do appreciate it very much when you guys use my code. It just helps me put a little bit more money back into my channel. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.